Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough. We are playing as Switzerland and we have went communist. We have successfully even took Austria. And no, what's going on here? We're actually winning. Me winning a Hearts of Iron game? Huh. Yeah. Anyway, so our plan next is to go to Hungary and then from Hungary maybe go on to Czechoslovakia and stuff like that. Who knows? Now at this point you really do just have to wonder, what has Stalin done? The absolute madman has probably just destroyed the Soviet Union as we know it. Putin might not even come to exist anymore. Who knows what he came from. Anyway, so Russia is currently not happy with Russia, as you can see quite clearly. This puts quite a damper on my plans, because as you know, the challenge is Switzerland goes communist and then I ally with Russia. Well, look at that. How is this helping my situation? This is not helping my situation at all. Oh well, I guess we're going to have to wing it, deal with it. Just ally with democratic Russia perhaps. Oh wait, I can't go back in my focuses. Paradox, why don't you fix... Oh, you know, just ignore this. Nothing happening here. Not trying to get to Czechoslovakia through this country whatsoever. Nope, not happening. It is a masterful plan though, isn't it? Just look at them. About to die at the hands of the Swiss chocolates. Of course, as with any Hearts of Iron tactic, it will involve paratroopers as the new meta. It's like a card game, this damn thing. So basically, the plan here is land paratroopers at every single strategic point in Hungary, and then capitulate them that way, because there isn't anything better than having a square of your land invaded for 2 seconds, which then get properly defended, and then you somehow lose the war because someone landed a guy in your main capital city, and then you lost everything. So I'm going to line up some troops across land, seas, mountains even, and the capital, and the ports and everything. I think it will go well. It worked for Austria. Why not for these guys too? You know what we haven't seen in a while? Our good allies Russia. Maybe we should just go over there and check out and maybe go, nope. We're not allying with Russia it seems, because they are completely 110% fucked. I'm not sure whether that was a very, very smart thing or a very, very stupid thing, Luxembourg, but I wish you all the luck, because currently you're the only person that is my potential ally against Germany. This is always the message you want to wake up and see as a member of the Commentum. Well, it turned out my ally against Germany is not alive anymore, so I guess the challenge has slightly changed in that it's Switzerland against the whole entire world, you know, because that's how things are meant to work these days. And well, so it begins. You can tell how confident I am in my defences when I start building forts across the entire border against a country I am trying to invade. Also, I am completely, you know, believing in my ability as a commander of Hearts of Iron. That I'm going to save this game just before I declare war on this country, just in the event that everything goes tits up. I think it will, because they have a much larger army than me. That's not one thing that you can easily get around with paratroopers. But I mean, there's hope, right? And if there is a god, right, we could win here. Just again, further reiterating the, oh look at this. Oh no, they just killed one of them. But look at them, we are taking some points, and no we're not. But look, we are pushing forward. We are actually pushing forward, like, so I'm aiming to kill them within the same amount of time that Germany killed Poland. I mean, that's not really out of the questions. I mean, Germany did have tanks. I don't really have tanks, of course. I have men and women. I did go for total equality, so you know, I am the most leftist Switzerland that can lose a war because I'm currently getting pushed back. There we go. France has joined the Allies, and so have they. And Germany's amassing a border against me. And my troops have been pushed back to my border. And yeah. And now I don't have air superiority because my paratroopers are not being deployed. Alright, this one might not be a win. Also, for some weird reason, Germany and Italy is not joining this war to completely kill me. I'm not sure if it's that God that is currently looking over me, or the game doesn't want to kill Switzerland. They know my mountainous terrain is too much for them to handle. Way too much for them to handle. I mean, you couldn't possibly capitulate Switzerland in a war, could you? I mean, it's probably one of the hardest points to ever take. Our war is still going on with our... There we go. Paratroopers have finally deployed due to our air superiority gains, mostly due to the anti-air that I was building. Thank you. That's how you win a war. And for some weird reason, Germany is still not at war with me. Neither is Italy. I did just destroy one of the countries that they said that they were in their faction. I don't know what happened. But I'm accepting it as a win. Switzerland will take its wins where it can get them. Alright, so we're again going to go to war this time with Romania, I believe it is. Same tactic as last time, just invade them until they don't like us anymore. And of course, we're going to paradroop. Why do I keep saying paradroop? Paradroop, right? We're going to paradroop into their capital, into their oceans, into their ports, into their mountains, and into their capital until they capitulate. It's the only tactic that seems to work relatively well. I mean, I don't know about this whole commanding an army and fighting against them business. I mean, I just leave AI up to that one. But paratroopers, I like to fight, and that's where I come into the war. That's where I make the tactical decisions, because that's where the most skill is involved, of course. But yeah, this is how most people will capitulate a nation pretty damn easily. You can use this against Germany and that sort of thing as well. It's OP. That's the only one way to spot it. It's just OP. Germany also finally figured out where the declare war button was on France, and France are now currently dead. It's a shame. The Frenchmen put up a good effort until, well, Germany did take out Belgium quite early into the war, so they really didn't, to be honest. They sort of died quite quick. I mean, that is 1940, and they would probably have been dead by now, but, you know, they tried their best. They tried their best. Of course, the one question you're probably all asking is, well, why is Poland still here? Well, you see, there seems to be a bit of a mix-up. Poland seems to have done what I was going to do in the first place. So Poland is technically me. In this whole challenge, Poland is me. They have allied with Russia. Russia is now allied to Poland and the other states just above them. And they're currently defeating Germany in what can only be as described as the best possible way, and that is through a democratic, well, not even democratic, just non-aligned, Red Army force, not even red, just grey, marching through Poland, seizing all of the German land, destroying them all as fast as they can. Really, if you think about it, this challenge has been successfully done by me, because Poland has done it on my behalf. Right, so, oh, well, Romania has just joined the Allies and Germany's now declared war on them, so that just puts my entire plan out of whack. I guess Romania is now an ally against Germany. I suppose that's the best way to put it. So I don't really have anywhere else to go at the moment. Yeah, Germany's already done the Czechoslovakia stuff. I can't attack Poland because they're technically my ally, because Russia, you know, big man on top. Romania though, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to war with the Allies at some point. I mean, I could go to war with the Allies purely because there's no one really bothering me. But I do want to go to war with Germany as well. Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this game plays out. What can only be happening right now is just a complete and utter display of the Russians coming into town. Berlin is now gone. Hitler's probably dead and they're somewhere in a bunker, you know, headshot wounds and jaw fragments and whatever else. Yugoslavia has also joined the Allies because Germany can't seem to stop declaring war on people, even though it doesn't have any national focus against them. But I digress. At least they're dying, which means I can maybe swoop in, maybe take some land off them and some factories. Everyone loves factories, right? Swiss love factories. They make some good stuff. So again, what you're seeing here is a sneaky little tactic. You've probably never seen this before, but for some weird reason my paratroopers are going to go into their ports, capitals and any strategic locations that they might have. I am going to declare war against Italy because they seem to be the easier one to defeat at the moment. The Germans are still weirdly equipped, so to speak. I mean, I am going to push forward anyway, but it's still better off just declaring war against Italy and try to head towards them first because, well, they're much easier to kill. If you haven't noticed, Italy doesn't really defend Rome that well. It seems to think that it's not important. I would disagree. Many others would disagree, but Italy doesn't care. Italy just cares about, well, being on my border, because that's the most important part. And Yugoslavia slowly tearing itself apart, which is always a good thing to happen. I mean, Croatia, that's meant to be around at this time, isn't it, I suppose? Poland, what's in a pact of non-aggression? I can accept that. I'm sure that wouldn't be an issue. Apparently, I'm now at war with basically everyone, so that's always fun, including the Germans. That's always good. I mean, they don't have Berlin. How badly can this actually go? And yes, we did take Rome and we took the one next to it and that sort of thing, but we have lost their superiority, I believe, so we can't really help them as such. I don't have any convoys either, so it's not as if I can get any supplies to them. I can't push towards them. I am trying, but I'm unable to help my stranded brethren at the moment. Stranded brethren, damn words. But yeah, we are pushing out against Germany. They're also trying to push into us. We're also trying to push out against the Italians, but that's not going as I planned. None of this is really going as I planned when they actually should have lost by now, because Russia are currently sweeping across Germany, and the Allies are still nowhere to be seen. I have no manpower left. I've got some factories. Don't get me wrong, I've got the factories. Cairo's also gone. My national unity is still going down. That is a bit of an issue. My political power is not going up much either, so I can't actually, you know, get any more manpower, and I can't do any more national focuses because I sort of chose I choose the full equality, you know, ability, so I could get more manpower from the women, but that hasn't helped my political power situation at all. But yeah, I am currently losing a lot of stuff at an alarming rate, and as you know, once a division runs out of its manpower, it's permanently gone and you have to research it again, rather than just restocking it with supplies and such. So yeah, this isn't going to go well. I don't think so anyway. Oh, and Croatia's gone now apparently. So I'm currently going to engage a new defence doctrine called Save Switzerland as fast as possible. I've weighed up all of the options, and from what I can see, I'm pretty screwed. The Italians are more stocked than I thought they would be. Basically, you know what happened to Germany when they went to war with Russia? They got to Stalingrad, and then nothing sort of happened after that. Yeah, that sort of happened to me, but on a much worse scale in the fact that I'm losing everything. It's not going well. I don't think researching land options will help me, but I'm doing it anyway because why not? Yeah, I'm even resorting to disbanding units to try and get more manpower. And of course, I still have zero manpower. That just shows you how dire of a situation this is. And again, as I said before, once you lose your manpower in that squad, it does delete itself and it doesn't come back until you train new ones. But yeah, deleting units and restructuring my border seems to be the only solution to go at the moment. So this is just the situation in 1941 August. We are close to capitulation, not fully, 70% national unity, so we're still going a little bit. We are defending as far as I can see. And then we're dead. Yeah, then we're dead. Huh. I don't actually know how I died there. I did still have my capital and all that, and my units were all still about. Yeah, we're dead. Well, we lasted longer than Bulgaria. I'll chalk that up to a win. So yeah, this is the end of the Switzerland video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a little bit longer than I would want it to be. We're currently running at 14 minutes, but I think it's pretty good. So I'm running with this new editing style at the moment, where I'm basically cutting in and editing whenever something good happens, rather than just uploading Let's Plays and whatever else. It does take a longer time. I've been working on this video, for example, all day, just make sure that I've got things edited in correctly and make sure that I've not got any bits of breath just left gasping at the end of a section. But I think it's going pretty well. I would like your opinions back on the sort of maybe even the comedic feel, maybe even the entertainment value you would see from a video like this. You're probably bringing back to some other YouTubers such as HOI4 Productions, the Rambler guy. I'm sorry, I can't remember your entire channel name. I'll try to say it next time. But he makes really good videos. So does ISP. I recommend you guys check them out. I'm sort of getting a sort of vibe from those guys in these videos as well. I absolutely love their content. I think they're really funny. I don't think I'm as funny. I don't think I'll ever be as funny. But I think I can provide you Hearts of Iron videos that aren't completely awful, but aren't completely amazing either. I can be the middleman of complete mediocreness and also become the communist Switzerland that you've always wanted to see. So yeah, I'm currently running over time, but thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the soundtrack as well in the background. It's courtesy of Epidemic Sound, guy over there. I'll link it in the description. I'm trying to find one that I think's pretty good. I'm working with my YouTube partner, you know, thing, Freedom, and they provide a list of sounds and whatever else, and I'm currently browsing through them. But this was the nicest one that I've seen. The sort of matches the sort of vibe that I can get from these videos. So you're more than welcome to give me feedback on that. If you hate it, let me know. If you think it was making the video bad, let me know. Again, feedback always welcome in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see more Hearts of Iron videos, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment for your suggestions for the next challenge video. I'll let you into a little sneak peek. I am working on France against Germany, Iron Man mode, 1939. Currently at 1940.